Hello, welcome to the REMS YouTube channel, and my name is Professor Prasad Linganna. In today's edition, I'll be talking about one of the most important topics for students, how to crack the campus placement jigsaw puzzle. Based on my 32 years of experience in the corporate sector as well as the academics, I have created what is called as the 9C framework for solving the jigsaw puzzle called as the campus placements. During this long innings of 32 years, I have been a recruiting manager in the corporate where I have interviewed and recruited hundreds of prospective employees. And as an academician, I've been involved in the admission process where I have interviewed once again hundreds of prospective students who want to enroll into an MBA program. And this 9C framework is a result of this 32 years of knowledge, experience and observations. So whether you are a management student or any student cutting across disciplines such as arts, science, commerce, technology, engineering, you will definitely benefit from this 9C framework. So what is this 9C framework? It consists of, 9 C's. The first 3 C's are company, competitors and customers. The next 3 C's are communication, certifications and curriculum. And the last 3 C's are current affairs, capabilities and confidence. So now let us look at each one of these 9 C's in a little bit of detail. For the sake of convenience, I'm going to group these 3 C's into batches of 3. So let's look at the first batch of the 3 C's, which is company, competitors and customers. Usually the placement department gives the student a very short notice of between 24 and 36 hours for a campus placement. In my opinion, this is sufficient time because we are in the information age and we have information available at our fingertips. So it's not very difficult to find out about the company that you're interviewing with. All you need to do is get onto the internet, visit the company's website, find out everything there is to know about the company, starting from the history of the company in terms of when it was founded, who are the founders, what products and services do they sell, what is their market share, what are their revenues, what is their geographic footprint, how many employees do they employ, etc. The next one you need to do is find out something about their competitors. Every company has competitors, and as an interviewee, it's very important to understand who are the competitors for the company that you are interviewing with. And the last of the first 3 C's is customers. You need to find out who this company's customers are. The reasoning behind knowing about the company, competitors and customers is that you need to be knowledgeable about the company and its competitors and its customers before you go for the interview. That will increase your confidence. In order to help you find out more about the company, competitors and customers, I have a recommendation. Please visit a website. It's a website of an organization called Indian Brand Equity Foundation. IBEF, on a periodical basis, they normally do it on a quarterly basis, they publish reports about various industries in India, starting from automobiles, engineering, manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, agriculture, education. You name the industry, you'll find a report on the IBEF website. All you need to do is, create a username and password on the website. And after that, you can access the reports either in PDF format or in PowerPoint format. The reports are quite exhaustive. I have used a lot of them as part of my pedagogy. So you'll find a brief about the industry. What is the size of the industry in terms of volume as well as value? Who are the main players in the industry? What is it that is driving growth in the industry? How much of the industry revenue is today and how will the industry revenues look like 5 years from today? It also talks about a profile of each one of the major competitors in that industry. And sometimes they also include some bit of information about who the customers are. So this is a very good starting point, and I highly recommend that all students refer to this website. That really prepares you for the tough campus placement interview. The next 3 C's I want to talk about are communication, certifications, and curriculum. Communication skills is probably one of the most important and at the same time most neglected skill that a person should acquire. It's important because as a student, when you are entering into the portals of the corporate industry, you'll be joining as a manager or an assistant manager, and believe me, most of the time you'll be communicating with your subordinates, with your peers and your superiors, with your suppliers, with your customers. So communication is key, and you need to build this very important communication skill, both in terms of verbal communication skills, written communication skills, and more importantly, non-verbal communication. 65% of all communication happens through non-verbal means, which means you need to be able to pick up signals which the other person is giving out through non-verbal communication. And one of the most neglected skills in communication is listening skills. Most of us don't listen with the intent to understand. Most of us listen with the intent to reply. And I'm paraphrasing here. So, listening skills is so important that it plays a very key role in understanding what the other person is trying to communicate. So, perfect your communication skills. If you find yourself lacking in communication skills, please take additional courses in communication. Focus on certification, which is the next C. Don't rely only on the curriculum that you are studying, because curriculum can only take you so far and not beyond that. So you need to add additional skills in addition to what you are learning in the college. So look at certifications that are relevant to your course. If you're a management graduate, I would highly recommend that you look at courses like digital marketing or business analytics. These two are going to drive the industry in the future. If you are a technical person or an engineering graduate, I recommend that you look at courses in things like blockchain, Industry 4.0, design thinking, artificial intelligence, machine learning. All these are disruptive technologies which are going to disrupt entire industries in the future. So you have to be prepared to face an uncertain future. As it is, we live in what is called as the VUCA world, a world which is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous. So by adding these certifications, you're only increasing your chances of being picked up by the company during the campus placement drive. The last of the C's that I want to talk about in the middle group of the 3 C's is curriculum. So whether you are a management graduate or an arts graduate or a science graduate or an engineering graduate, whatever you are studying, you have to be good at what you're studying, which means you need to understand the subject so well that you should be able to answer any question that comes your way during the campus placement process. So we covered 6 C's so far: company, competitors, customers, communication, certification and curriculum. Now I want to talk about the last 3 C's, which is current affairs, capabilities and confidence. Why is current affairs important? Current affairs is important because you live in a world which is volatile, uncertain, complex and ambiguous, where change is happening almost every minute, every day. So you need to keep track of all these changes that are happening in the external environment, which means you need to spend a lot of time reading business newspapers, watching business news channels. In general, you need to be up to date in what's happening in the external world. And this will come in handy during the group discussion stage in the campus placement interview. Because normally, in order to test your communication skills and your knowledge about the external world, companies will give you a group discussion. They give you a current topic, a current hot topic, and they expect you to talk about this topic for almost 2 minutes or 3 minutes, without making any mistakes, right? So please keep yourself abreast of what's happening in the external world. Very, very important. Capabilities, very important. You should build capabilities in the areas of leadership, in the areas of teamwork, managerial skills. So all these are very important skills. Public relations skills. All these come under a broad heading of capabilities. And believe me, companies don't recruit just for your academic record. They also recruit you for your communication skills and your capabilities. They want you to be productive from day one. Nobody has the time these days, and especially during these times of the pandemic, nobody has the time to really train you from scratch. They expect you to be capable of producing results from day one. So please focus on building capabilities. One tip that I can give you is please participate in all extracurricular activities and co-curricular activities in your institute. If there is a management seminar happening or a guest lecture happening or a club activity happening in the college, or it could be an annual sports day or whatever event, or a cultural day, or whatever event is happening in the college, volunteer for such activities, and by participating in these activities as an organizer, you are building your capabilities. And finally, the last C that I want to talk about is confidence. If you are knowledgeable, you will be confident, right? And knowledge is power, believe me. The more knowledgeable you are, the more powerful you are. And when you are extremely knowledgeable, automatically you feel extremely confident while sitting in front of the interviewer doing the campus placement interview. And if you follow these 9 C's in my 9C framework diligently, I see no reason why you should not be able to crack your campus placement interviews in at best 2 or 3 attempts and not more. So make it a daily habit. In order to gain something, you have to sacrifice something. No pain, no gain. You all know that. So please take your campus placement interviews seriously and start preparing for it now, because fortunately you are at the beginning of the semester, and come October, November is when the placement season starts. And by the time, if you're able to focus on each of the 9 C's, then you will be increasing your chances of getting placed in that very important campus placement interview. So dear viewers, I really hope that this 9C framework was useful to you. And like always, we at RIMS strive our best to bring to you contemporary topics as this one on our YouTube channel. If you like this video, please press the like button and the share button at the bottom of your screen, and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you and see you soon.